everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is LV and thank you for watching. So today we have a part 2 of the 3 parts video that I converting my Alocasia into semi-hydroponics. So if you haven't seen my part 1 video, you can click the link up here. So let's get started. So today it is an update video on showing you what happened after 1 week later. As you can see, I have 3 Alocasia here that was converted to semi-hydroponics. So it takes time. As I said in the part 1 video, I will need to monitor the process very closely. So what I did is I put it in the heat mats and then it's just sitting there for 1 week. So this is 1 week later. You can see there's a dropping leaf. We have 2 dropping leaf here. I want to show you what's the root look like after 1 week. So this is nothing to worry about. If you only have 2 leaf or 3 leaf like this, it might be a little bit more worry when you have 1 dropping leaf. But for me, I think that is pretty normal. This is the oldest leaf that this Alocasia have. I think it just gets shocked, so that's why it's dropping. The same as this one, this is the oldest leaf. So in the converting process, you do going to lose 1 or 2 leaf during the process because the roots start to adjusting, and not until at least 2 or 3 months that you can have more like normal plants, because right now all the energy is going to making the new roots. What I'm going to do this video is I'm going to check the root, see what it's doing, change the water. After the root was successfully converted to semi-hydroponic, you actually doesn't need to do anything for at least 2 to 3 weeks. But since this is just started, so I wanted to be like more, give her more energy. So today this video I'm going to change the water, spray a little bit more super drill on the roots, so it helps to promote the root growth. So here I have my Alocasia Fidex. I have putting this in the halves of the jar. I like to use a clear jar so I know how the root was developed. So for right now, from what I've seen out here, it has a little bit, seems like it has started to produce new root. Yeah, and then there are also no signs of root rot because the root is still white, so that's a good news. No yellow leaf, but the leaf is actually pretty droppy. And then this is my Alocasia Leca shield. So same things. There's no root rot. I couldn't see from outside here. I don't see any root rot right now. But you do see this. We have the droppy leaf, the oldest leaf drop. I put the root in the middle of the pots. The water is in here. So that's how like you can kind of like prevent any root rot. And then the last one, this one do have 1 dropping leaf as well. This is my Alocasia Zibania, and this one a little bit droppy, but overall it seems okay. I know this is only have 3 leaf and then I drop 1 leaf. So now I have a pot out here. I'm going to dump all the pebble and then check out the roots. The roots still doing okay. There's not a rot. It's do have a little bit sign of rotting because I can see it's a little bit, you can squish it. This the big one. This one have a sign of rotting on the top part. So if you notice that I'm still using water, there's no nutrition in my water yet. So because I don't see any new growth, so there's if you put the like nutrition at this point, it has to be very little of nutrition water, because if you have too much nutrition water, it will halt the growth of the roots. All right. So this one actually a lot better than the other one, even though you can see the droopy leaf, but there's a new growth already. Let me show you out here. So have you seen this white part? This is all the water root that I'm talking about. You want to have more water root than the regular root. And then for the last one, let's check out this. It does start to have a new root growing as well. So this is a good sign. I do see the rotten, so this is the rot part. You can see it's darker, and then it does also more softer here. You can see I can pull it out easily. So this one I will clean it out because the root part, the rotten part will be will also hold the growth of the root. So yeah, so I'm gonna clean this up and then spray it with a super drill. And afterward, I also going to cut off this yellow leaf and wash the purple. This purple need to be washed very clean, and then put it in the water for the Fidex and then nutrition water for these other two Alocasia.
A few moments later.
So it's about 30 minutes for this Alocasia to dry out. I wash it and then I has clean out some of the leaf. So the rotten root also been cleaning out. So before I potting it to the clay bowl, I'm going to show you what I use for my nutrition water. This is the 3-part hydroponic nutrition water that I got from Amazon. I will link the link down below so you can see how much it costs. I put it 1 milliliter first because, as I say, I need for the first three weeks. It need to be very minimal nutrition water to help to promote the roots, but afterward I can put it regular amounts, but for right now I just put 1 milliliter per a gallon jar of water. So this is rainwater that I collect. You can also use filtered waters or distilled water. After that, I measure the pH. You can also get the pH up and downs on Amazon. So it comes with the pH tester, but I also have this one, the pH measurements too. I still sometimes doubt the number that it gives me is not right, so I use this indicator as well to help to test. So for the pH level, the best pH level is 6.5 for the plants to grow, but I think somewhere between 6 to 6.5 is good enough. So after you put a nutrition water, test the pH and then adjust accordingly. And also this is optional, not required. You can put a super drill in here as well. I also put 1 milliliter of super drill in this solution. So this is what the solution is going to be. So this is the paper, the Leca that was used before I wash it. While I was waiting the root to dry, I put this in the stove. I cook it. I just boil it, so it's already clean. I'm sure it's clean, no more fungus. So I'm just gonna put this thing in. Just like last time, I'll fill up half of it. I remove one of the leaf, and then there's one part of the root was rodents, like this. This is kind of come out very easily. So just make sure everything is clean, and then so I'm gonna spray with super drill as well before I put it in. Right, one to go. So this guy also have slightly root rot because it's normal when they start to change from soil to water. Some of the root just not used to that water, so they will rot it. It's not so much rotted, but it's normal, so you have to clean out. Right. Last one. I'm gonna put these two with nutrition water. Just a little bit, about ½ inch. This is slightly more than I wanted, but it's also because it's taller jar, so I put it a little bit closer to the roots. And then the last one is going to be just regular water because it hasn't have any water roots come out yet, the fluffy root. So to help it to grow better, like less stress, I'm just put a regular water. After this, I'm gonna wait for another week before give you the third updates. Everything seems doing pretty okay. This one, the water is here. I might reduce it a little bit, but let's see. So this one is about here. So water level is about 1.5 inches. Same as this one, and now we're gonna put it on top of the heat mat so it will help to promote the root grow as well. So this is the second week updates. I will see you on my third video. So if you like this video, remember to click like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next. Bye bye.